Other interesting cultural news, you have Bud Light, 13 days to go. On Twitter, that failed, but they also blocked me. So, interestingly enough, this was from my personal Twitter account, and all I tweeted, and this is perhaps the innocent of tweet responses, I mean, my response was literally just a picture of a case of Yuengling light cans and a case of Yuengling regular bottles, and it's a picture in front of an American flag, or a carbon fiber, neat carbon fiber flag, and it said, to respond to it, I said, thanks for the reminder, thanks to you, I went out and got some more Yuengling. And after that, they blocked me, interestingly enough. Now, my podcast, the Topping Show Twitter, that one I actually responded tweet to a Bud Light last week where I actually did the picture of the meme I made where you had the CEO, where I replaced the "This is fine" meme with the face of Brendan Whitworth, the former CIA operative who is now the CEO of Anheuser-Busch. And it's him, and the caption is, lost $390 million in sales, and it's him saying "This is fine." They didn't ban that account, or block that account. That was interesting enough. They blocked my individual personal account that just literally said, thanks for the reminder, I'm buying Bud Light. Or I'm not buying Bud Light, I'm buying actual Yuengling products. So interesting enough, that was the one they found more offensive, which I thought was interesting. But going back to the actual 13 days to go, it was celebrating, 13 days to go to the NFL, where you're supposed to drink copious amounts of alcohol because most of the games are so boring. Now, it looks like this boring 12-second clip of a bunch of Saints fans who, I'm sure there's some good jokes in the comments about how they drink a lot of Bud Light maybe, but all these statistics are within the first 7 hours, and the Bud Light tweet got 42,000 views and 158 likes, which is garbage. That means 0.37% of people who saw it liked it. Now, not to toot my own horn, but when I responded to saying, hey, thanks for the reminder, I'm going to go buy some Yuengling, mine got 43 views and 1 like, which is one more than 0, so it's not 0. But even that's 1 like out of 43 views, that's 2.38%. So even though I barely got any likes, my percentage is infinitely more than theirs. Now, you also had Rich Mooney, he's very popular on the Bud Light Twitter universe, where he's consistently the one putting out that poll of saying, hey, you're going to buy Bud Light or the opposite, or you're going to buy any other brand. Now, he also said, he had a picture of Yuengling, a bunch of Yuengling cans on ice, and he said, quote, football season is almost here, and he said, I'll be making mine an all-American Yuengling flight. He got 783 views and 51 likes, which is a 6.51% like ratio. And I'll be interested to see if they ban him. I don't think they will, probably, maybe because I can't help but notice my Bud Light videos are also the only ones my Bud Light videos and the videos about being censored, ironically enough, are the only ones on YouTube where the comment section are turned off. And it's not me doing that, it's YouTube doing that. And I know because I'll manually go in and try to turn the comments on, because by default I let them all on, and it'll just default back to disable all, no matter how many times I go in there and manually change it back. Coincidence? Probably not. I don't believe in coincidences. Now, it looks like Rich Mooney also had his poll where he asked, hey, what are you guys going to go out and buy this weekend for the game? Are you going to get Bud Light or anything else? And of his poll, 241 people voted, and 91.7% of people said, no Anheuser-Busch InBev for me. So they're going to buy the competitor. So it's interesting. It used to be about 94% when he's doing these polls, and it seems to slowly but surely be moving along. Although that also could be because they're literally blocking everyone who doesn't agree with them. So the 3 people who still drink Bud Light might be going to Twitter now to voice their support. Maybe. I'll just say I'm a little pessimistic on that theory. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, we're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August, so you can click that button and greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to take the time to like as well as comment. The feedback is greatly appreciated, helps the channel grow and develop. Also, and lastly, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.